last year we've gone to America a couple more times. We've done another tour. We weren't on Warped Tour. We spent the summer playing festivals and writing a brand new album. And
Did Japan.
I
went to Japan.
Oh my god, what was that like?
Insane.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Absolutely mental.
Okay, so when you say that, what do you mean, mental?
Well, I mean,
You were so loved?
A different world. It was
I've never been anywhere where I felt such a culture shock, where I feel so completely out of whack with the world. I am not Japanese, and that was evident when I was there. Like, I like fresh fish, but I don't like it so fresh that it's still flipping.
Yeah.
So
the kids are amazing as well. Yeah, it was really fun.
Yeah, but I'll tell you something. They don't clap in between songs, only at the end of your set.
Really?
And we only discovered that on our first day.
Really?
As a sign of respect.
And we were the first band that was on, so everyone didn't expect that. It was pretty crazy.
What did you think?
I thought they didn't like us.
Yeah, we thought they didn't like us at first, and then. But yeah, it was good in the end. But yeah, we've released Lionheart and we made a new video.
Brilliant, you know what we think of it, don't you?
We did a lot. That was a big thing for us to get a track out that we haven't done in so long. Like, it's nice to actually finally show everyone that we've been doing something behind the scenes.
Yeah. And we've also, with Lionheart, we've done something we've never done and worked with a dubstep producer called Eyes, and he's done a reworking of the track, and so that's going to be coming out pretty soon. It's something we never tried before, and we all love dubstep, so
When's that coming out?
It'll be out next Friday.
Because Angus was saying how your sound has changed, weren't you?
We've dropped tunings, and we've kind of made the musicality of the kind of the album a lot heavier. Whereas Dan's vocals and Jason's vocals, we've really worked on the melody. One thing we took away from Portraits is that with Dan's vocals, it was heavy, but sometimes it lacked like intonation. So what we've gone for,
we made sure that everything, you could hear everything I said, but it's a really meaningful song, and about coming back to England and really loving England. I wanted everyone to hear the bits that I wrote about that, you know. So
we wanted people to hear our lyrics for once without having to look at a lyrics sheet. So although I'd say we changed our sound, I think we've got heavier. So
That's exactly what you said. Yeah. But also, you know how we were like so blown over by your emotion. That's really clear in the song.
We tried to write a very emotional album. Every track on it is very personal and very intense. Like, you are gonna, when you listen to the Union of Crowns, you're gonna feel like a part of the band, and that's what we wanted. We wanted to make every member of Team BT a member of the band. Like, so you feel what we feel, you feel what we're upset about, what we're fucked off about, and what we're happy about, and what we're joyous about. So.
Yeah, you guys absolutely rock. You completely do that. Okay, so when did you get back from Japan?
Last year. We did that in 2010. So this year has basically been, we seem to have been quiet this year, but we didn't want to come out with an album as good as Portraits. We wanted to come out with an album better than Portraits. And that's the thing, like, we needed to work hard on it, and the only way to work hard on it is to not be playing shows. And although it was disappointing for us and upsetting, we had to not play the shows because we needed to get away from what kids were loving about Portraits and write what we felt. Lionheart is a product of that. We didn't listen to any of Portraits when we wrote Lionheart. We just wrote a track that meant a lot to us, because we don't want to make Portraits Mark II, we want to make the Union of Crowns. So.
Yeah, you definitely did it. And because you know you're always talking about not exactly becoming a hermit and removing yourselves. Do you think that's helped you develop your sound? Because what we're seeing is that your sound's developing.
Yeah, like for sure. Like we really wanted, as I said, to show England that it's the roots, it's where we came from, and we wanted everyone to realise that, and it'd be blatantly obvious that me and Jace are both like pushing ourselves to as far as we can go. Like, Lionheart for me is not quite as far as I can go because there's other tracks on Union of Crowns, but it's really getting to the as good as we can get, and that's what we always wanted to do. Every band strives to have that perfect sound. You obviously are never going to find that, but we always strive to be 100%, you know.
The important thing about what we've done as well is that you really, there's a saying, isn't there? You learn who your friends are when the chips are down. By us disappearing for 7 months, we learn who our fans are, and we learn who wrote us off and who thought we were going to do well and who was stuck by us and who wanted to know us, and you know, because of it we got a stronger team now.
Yeah, and the great thing with Lionheart was it showed that it was a lot of them. Like, yeah, we didn't expect when we released that track for a lot of people to come back to us and be like, oh, holy crap, where have you guys been? Like, we really wanted to hear that. We expected it to be very much like a new fan base, people going, oh, I really like that track, but seriously, we didn't expect what happened with Lionheart to the internet to just explode with people, you know.
We had 3 tracks that we were considering for the single. We weren't entirely sure which one we were going to do, but because we've been away for so long, Lionheart was just completely fitting. It's a song about people who've been there from us from the beginning and people who want us to succeed. So what a better comeback song than one about those people, every single face we've ever met. Like, it was about them.
That's why the lyrics in it are, you had my back from the start. Lionheart is every one of our fan bases. That's why today I said on stage that every single person in the crowd's got a Lionheart, because they're the people that had us, you know, they had our back.